Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Maria. All of the hellos, all of the trigger warnings. So right as I went to hit record today, I got precipice. And I was like, precipice? It's like, okay, like I get what you mean, but I wanted to get the definition for it, right? And when I saw the definition of, because it's like being at the highest point of some sort of peak, right? And then I heard it's all downhill from here. Okay. So there is something that you are standing on the precipice of attaining or completing, whichever, applies to you. And for some reason it has you feeling a little, I'm getting unsettled. So you could be feeling, I'm uncomfortable, unsettled, uncomfortable, they want me to express to you that it is because you are feeling some form of excitement about whatever this is, because you can see how it, like you can see the finish line, right? You can see crystal clear how everything can actually work out for you in the way in which you are currently somehow attached to, right? Because it's like the end goal you want to reach. Just remember that anything can happen at any time, right? So, and if it doesn't seem like it's going for you, like in your direction, going your way at this time, think of how quickly the winds can change, right? It's like nature. Nature is wild. Nature is unpredictable. The wind can turn like that. The weather can turn like that, right? You can be out at sea and it's beautiful, super calm waters, and out of nowhere, boom, rogue wave, So anything can happen, because remember, it's not just about you, but it's also about all the other souls that you're actually interacting with. Sometimes we're just there to like watch somebody else get like swallowed by the whale, right? Not us, like that kayaker recently that immediately got spit out, because whales are so peaceful, they're so beautiful, unless you're talking about orcas, but I think that they're more like sharks. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, so sometimes it's meant for you to see chaos unfold for another, okay? And it's not that you're reveling in somebody else's misery or delighting in somebody else's sorrows. No, not at all. It is just that you are seeing, it's almost like you're seeing yourself through somebody else and the things that they're going through. And you're seeing how things went similar for something that happened to you, and you're remembering how it made you feel and everything and all that stuff. And so it's almost like getting to relive something without having to actually relive it, which can be a way of getting confirmation that, yeah, you're right, this isn't the path you wanted to take, or yeah, you're right, this is the change you wanted to make. So yeah, let's see. What's the precipice of, what is it? That's what I want to know. Well, I will say the Page of Wands was separate from the other cards, which says good news, bright ideas, and rushing in head first. So maybe you're seeing some way, shape, or form in which somebody else is really trying to rush into things, trying to like, yeah. It's almost like they're going head first without even checking to see if it's diving depth, right? Like they're diving into the pool without even looking to see if it's water. There's water in the pool. I'm getting fool's rush in. So this person may be around you, maybe like exhausted and like going through it in some way, shape, or form. And you're able to, it's almost like you're able to highlight, some positivity in some way for this person. So it's like you're being a helper at this time. So whenever you're seeing this video, there's someone that you're helping at this time, just by being you, and having had the experiences that you've had in your life. What is the precipice for the collective watching this? Ooh, don't fall. Yeah, it feels like you're winning. You've won over. You're either winning over or you have won over your ego, your own ego. Okay. Which would be a beautiful precipice to be at, because you can see all of the paths you can take back down. Do I want to be a bitch? Do I want to be arrogant? Do I want to be cocky? Do I want to be loyal? Do I want to be rebellious? Do I want to be delirious? Do I want to be whatever? Like, insert verb. It's what you do. Right? Like, insert whatever whatever you want. It's literally up to you. You're at the precipice. And with the Page of Wands and now Five of Wands, right? So it's like, it's almost like you've been battling internally with your passions about something. And now you're really realizing, it's almost like if you were a rainbow, it's the way the colors of your rainbow flow together. If you were a tree, it's like the branches and the twists and turns they take, and the roots, right? And the patterns on the trunk, if they've got it, or the textures. It's how can I explain this? You know you're acknowledging that you know you. It took some learning, it took some trial and error, it took some testing, right? And you probably still have things that you want to try out or want to test out, but you just may not be able to at this time, right? Maybe you don't have the time for some of these things. Maybe you don't have the finances for some of these things. Maybe you don't have the ability yet to do some of these things because there's some sort of training you've got to go through for it, right? Like if you want to scuba, you've got to get certified for that. You just don't want to just jump out into doing something like that, right? If you want to parachute from a plane, I feel like there should be some sort of preparatory course for that as well. I don't know if there is, but I feel like there should be. It's something that makes you excited. It's something that makes you look forward to opening your eyes, and when you're coming back from La La Land or the dream world, the other worlds, wherever it is that you go when you dream, right? It's like waking up from that, and no matter how good the dream was, you're still like, yes, I'm back here. It's like acknowledging that when you go to sleep, it can literally be a moment of you choosing to change to another I guess universe, if you want to say, like a parallel type of universe or existence. I mean, that's whether it's just it's like space and time, right? Yeah, this is getting really deep into science-y stuff that I don't have layman's terms for. So we're just going to keep it going. But this is something that really drives you, right? And it's like, it's something you're willing to fight for, whatever this precipice is. It's something you're willing to fight for. And look, justice is on your side. Justice at the bottom here. Four of Pentacles. Yes, okay. You don't need to worry so much, because even when uh-oh moments happen for you, you need to be able to acknowledge now, by looking onto the past, seeing that no matter what uh-ohs have happened to you, God has always put an angel in your path. The universe has always shown you another way. The path has always opened into a new direction. Okay? Remember that and honor that. Honor that in every way you can. How do you honor it? By expressing gratitude, right? I don't know, like, what do you like about the reality that you're in? Play that up and like see what else you would add to that, and allow yourself to coexist between this reality and your like dream world, right? And then just be honest about what that is with yourself, and start really paying attention to what that means to you. And you will see that as you do that, as you go, it's like you're standing at the precipice, and instead of just going immediately right down, you're stopping and you're enjoying the view. It's like you're doing a 360, but a 360, you're doing like a globe, right? Up, down, like every which way. Like you're literally taking everything in. This is why you can choose whichever way you want to go. And this is why, and like you can see how important it is for you to really be honest, for you to really be, being all the things, but being them at the right levels, because not everybody deserves you at your best. Not everybody deserves that. And I know some people get triggered by hearing that, but, if we're honest, we can acknowledge that we don't deserve anybody at their best either, because we know that we're always like conflicted about things within ourselves. But the more we can be open about that, the more we can be conflicted about things like, I'm so tired of working a 60-hour work week. I'm so tired of, working and being, a caretaker for children, right? Like, I'm so tired of always being at home. Maybe you're somebody who's like very well taken care of by someone else, and you're tired of that. You want to change, right? It's going to be different for everybody, but it's just it's an acknowledgement of what you want, and being willing to not back down from that, to not let anyone take you from your power, which means what? Like, you're not going to let anyone tell you, oh, you're lying, you're not really this, you're not really that, da, 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 da. I am what I say I am, and the only thing you and anyone else can do is just believe what I say. And then actions speak louder than words, do they not? So if you don't believe what I'm saying, shut up, watch what I'm doing, and then see if they add up. Does that make sense? It's like, it's not being rude, it's not being a bitch, it's not being a jerk, it's not being an ass, it's not being arrogant, cocky, blah, 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 blah. It's being committed, dedicated, and devoted to the relationship that you have with God within you, that connection to source, being more committed to that than to any other connection, more than your mama, your papa, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, your sisters, your brothers, your lovers, it doesn't matter, your besties. No, the ultimate connection is the connection with yourself. Right. You've either learned or you are learning to deal with things, taking things as they come, and not letting it get you not letting get you out of that element of the Fool. And the Fool, yes, has multiple meanings, but this is the Fool in the upright. The Fool in the upright is a bright, beautiful new beginning, right? An innocent point of view, an innocent state of being. And it requires the biggest leap of faith most times. How many of you grew up in a home where you were nothing like anyone around you? It's really hard to hold on to yourself in an environment like that. It's really hard to maintain your confidence in an environment like that, when someone's constantly criticizing you for what you're choosing, for what feels good to you, for what feels natural and right for you. That's really hard to do. This is almost like you've been parenting yourself, because you've been telling yourself, but I do deserve this. But I do deserve to love what I do for work. But I do deserve to love who I love. I do deserve to have those that I love who claim to love me show me the same level of love and everything else that I'm showing to them. Which means what? If you're showing them a little mistrust, if you're showing them a little insecurity, that's going to be reflected back, because they're going to pick up on that in you. Right? So it's better to be honest about it and be like, listen, I've had problems with being jealous in the past, or listen, I've had problems with not being able to like express my emotions, or fully find words for what I'm thinking or feeling sometimes when confronted with certain types of issues. Because sometimes for us, it's we don't even know like what it's tied to. It can be the most random, simplest of thing that has nothing to do with what it is that is triggered, right? But for some reason, it's so deeply connected to it that it causes the reaction anyways. Well, that's kind of up to us to figure out why, right? Which is why whenever we begin our shadow work, we do one thing and then 1,000 other things come up, right? And suddenly it can be overwhelming, because it's like, well, where do I begin now? Now that I have all these other choices, like you stood at the cliff of deciding, am I really going to live my life for me, or am I going to live it being literally, thank you, like a ping pong ball, not a ping pong ball, I mean kind of, yeah, pinball, ding 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 ding, yeah, the 80s machine things, are the little button clickers at the side, and it like bounced all over random things, and you never knew where the ball was going to go, because it wasn't just you hitting it to influence, right? It was everything around it as well, hitting it and bouncing it around and causing it to go in different directions. And the people who were best at that were usually the ones who, like, with their mind's eye, they kind of knew, like, if it hits here, it can go to all of these places, right? And then they're just super fast at processing this stuff. And some people are faster at processing stuff like that than others, which is why you've got people who are great at those, and some people who aren't great at those, but they're great at, like, the skee ball or the basketball game or the motorcycle racing game. This is all stuff that's like in an arcade. So that maybe you just need to have some more fun right now. Oh, that's sweet. That's cute. Thank you. So having more fun right now will bring more hope towards you. It'll put you in a lighter, a higher frequency, okay? In a lighter state of mind. It's like, we all have something that we do the majority of our time, right? That is something that fulfills us, that we enjoy and all that. But there's like so much other stuff as well. For whatever reason, we just choose the stuff that's most convenient to us, right? But it's almost like the need, like even that isn't satisfying your needs, like the level of, there's some sort of satisfaction. There's some sort of level of, this could be level of change. There's some sort of level of change that you might be craving deep down, but you can't quite pick up on what it is yet. It could be maybe being more active. It could be being more vocal. It could be being more playful. It could be studying more. Maybe you've been, just goofing off a lot and wasting time, or maybe just procrastinating, like just, not choosing for your fun thing to do to be doing nothing at all. And it's time for you to, like, get back on that or whatever. But you're, even with the conflicts, yes, thank you. Even with conflicts that may come up, you're still staying lighthearted about it. This is a beautiful place to be. This is letting the universe unfold before you as the universe chooses to do so. And just knowing within that no matter how bad, no matter how, cloudy, stormy or snowy, whatever, that there will always be a brighter day ahead. And you could be seeing rainbows right now, okay? Because rainbows are we're really clearly really big with preparation today. So You could be seeing a lot of rainbows, rainbow symbolism, which would, I guess just the drawn on rainbow or just the colors in different places, right? But the rainbow was like, it's a symbol of hope. It was written that it was a promise of never flooding the earth again, right? It was God's promise to the world that, okay, I will never try to drown you little shits again. I'll let you live now, right? I'm sorry if that's triggering. I have dark humor. I apologize for that, for those who weren't ready for it. But I do not apologize for that being a part of me. Just like you do not need to apologize for any form of sensitivity or frailty or whatever other negative BS somebody else wanted to slap on something about you. You don't have to own that. Not in the way they're saying. You can look at what they're trying to say and you can see, look for the silver lining. Well, maybe it's just that they're misconstruing my kindness as weakness. Let me inform them. Maybe they think they're confusing my compassion and patience for naivety. I feel like whoever this video is resonating for, you are at the precipice, meaning you can see it all. You can see anyone who's climbing up towards you, right? So you can kind of see what their intentions are. You can see if they grab a rock along the way to try and smash you with. You can see if they're grabbing a stick. You can see if they're trying to prepare a weapon before they get anywhere near you, right? And no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Right, you don't stop. Somebody's using money against you. Somebody could be threatening to take some form of money away from you. Somebody can be threatening to, they could be telling you, well, I don't know, fill in the blank here, whatever it is for you. I don't want to get too specific with it. But somebody could be trying to use some sort of manipulation over you to make you feel like you've got to, there's something you should be worried about. Somebody's trying to make you feel like there's something you should be worried about. But you don't need to worry about it, right? As long as you're planning correctly, as long as you're, making sure that your affairs are all in order and you are prepared for what's to come and what could possibly come. Yes. Positive, negative, in between, whatever it is, you're prepared for any of it, then that's fine. And it's not you being materialistic if you want to enjoy the finer things in life. Those things weren't made for everyone, but some people like them. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Nobody should shame anybody. We got a flyer. Nobody should shame anybody for wanting to enjoy new experiences, right? Or things that may be different from them. Just because it's different from them doesn't mean that, there should be a problem. There's something, I don't understand why it doesn't seem like whatever it is, it doesn't feel that there is a reason for there to be conflict. It almost feels like it's a clash of egos. It's a clash of egos. Okay. Take it this way or the other way. Look at both, okay? It's like you're seeing, okay. You're seeing where you're King of Wands. That's why I'm smiling like this. Because he's like the beast master, right? King of Wands is the beast master. He's got this wolf here that he has completely tamed. And, it almost feels like you may have people that at first may have been against you, but somehow in interacting with you, they've become protectors almost of yours now, like allies, like people that would go to bat for you is what I'm getting. I got a motorcycle coming through here, but I also got Ludacris's roll out, roll out, dun 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 dun. Yeah, I'll link that one below. That's the first song we've gotten, so that's interesting. Yeah, he would be like the badass biker. The King of Wands would be like the badass biker, right? Like, he's just really, really cool energy. He's a cool cat, as they say. El Cheche. You know, the protagonist in the show, like the main character. It's main character. Yeah, it's main character. God, you could have just given me that. It's main character energy. I guess you got all the examples you needed there, right? Yes, this is a passionate new beginning that you are embarking on. It feels almost like you've already begun to embark on it, like your mind's already there. Okay? You already see where you want to go. But as you're going, remember, you've got the clear vision coming down now. So you can go through the forest, or you can stick close to this area or that area or the other, where there may be like this clearing, or like maybe you're following a river down so that you make sure that you have water, you know, like whatever it is, whichever direction you're taking down the mountain, it's like you can see it. So you can see all of the ways. Thank you. Your intuition is really on point at this time. Like, it's almost like you can feel it. You can just feel it. I'm getting that song, I Can Feel It in the Air, Rihanna. Who gonna run this town tonight? Oh, I don't know the lyrics, but it feels important, so I'm gonna add that song too, okay? Oh, and finally at the bottom here, we've got Two of Cups. You're building relationships that you want to build. Like, you're expressing to everyone, like, girl, you're my best friend, or man, you're my best friend, or oh my God, you're so wonderful, you're so beautiful, I love the way I feel when we're together. You know, this is like, the King of Wands is not someone who's afraid to express himself. King of Wands is the main character, because whether he's the biker or the banker, he's powerful, right? He's in command of himself and of his vices and of his, you know, like, he owns it. Like, if he likes to go to the casino, some people may say, oh, you like to gamble, this, that, or the other. But he's so in control of himself that he knows sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, but he never overstays. Do you understand? So it's like, it's not an addiction problem. It's not an overconsumption of some sort of whatever problem, right? It's like, it's a balanced type of approach. Splitting the deck, let's see what we've got, and then I've got to go. Hanged Man, surrender, sacrifice, uncertainty, right? You've got to feel uncomfortable. You know, it's different being hanging upside down versus being the way we are when we're walking. But you're allowing yourself to be in uncomfortable energy, so that it's almost like yeah, thank you. It's like stopping to get your bearings and to really see the environment around you, to see the challenges that face in all the different directions, and doing that every little so often to make sure that you're still on course, that you're still on track, that things are still right, that your emotions are not getting away with you, because you've seen in the past, like, you've learned how that has drained you. And again, you could be seeing this happening to somebody around you, and you're trying to not intervene too much, but you're letting them, it's like you're letting them experience their experiences without trying to tell them like which way to go. You're there for them if they need you, but you're not telling them which way to go. You're letting them lead their own way. And it's like you're like almost living partially, not vicariously through them, but like your hope your hope. It's almost like I feel like you're praying for this person. It feels like you're praying for someone that you really care about, that you might be going through it. And in the process of that, in the process of also letting them be free to go and make their own decisions, take their own path and do things their own way, I'm getting, you can go your own way. Go your own way. Right? You choose your path. You choose your life. You choose. Right? That's the fated path. But your destiny will always be the same, which is why some people get to the end of their physical time here and they're miserable, irritated, and frustrated because they gave up on themselves a long time ago. But you're not doing that, because I can feel it. And that's how I channel my messages. You're not doing that. You're crying it out if you have to. You're stomping it out if you have to. You're writing it out, spitting it out, whatever you have to. But you are positively processing things. You are pushing through at this time, and you have beautiful things ahead of you. High Priest. Yes. Teach people from the mistakes that you've made. Like, all the things that we go through, it's only so we can help others. I guarantee you, you're going to encounter many people in your path that you look at them and it'll be you 5-10 years ago. 20, 30, 40 years ago, right? Depending how long you've been hanging out here. Continue to go your own way. Continue to do your own thing and know that you are always safe and protected on your path. Have faith. And I think this was just a good message to let you know, listen, just keep making sure that you're preparing and expecting the unexpected as you have been, but allow yourself to really have fun and enjoy where you're currently at, the moment where you're currently at, and the experiences you're currently having. Okay. If you're new and this resonated, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're returning and you stayed this long, thanks guys. I got it down to less than 40 minutes, probably because I'm really rushing up to go somewhere, which is why I've been like, the whole time. But we did it. Yay. And to everyone, again, thank you. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, your shares. I love hearing your stories. Whether you inbox them to me personally or you leave a comment below. Anyways, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and that's all I've got for now.